Hi, everybody. I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right. This one is called PagPag. Yes. What would you do if you didn't have you couldn't get food at all, and not for your family and yourself. You need to get food for your family and yourself, huh? Well, Filipinos they they get they get leftover food from different people, different restaurants. Like maybe somebody would eat some chicken at Jolly Bees and throw away the rest of it. They get that. They get hot dogs. They get chicken from KFC and stuff like that. They get burgers from McDonald's and like from the McDonald's garbage, or a landfill. People throw all the garbage away and then they dump it in a big pile, and they go through and they get all the meat out. They get all the meat and all the edible foods, and they have a meal for their family. And I think it costs like just a couple of pesos. They got people who cook this stuff. See, they take whatever they find, like whatever meat they find, they put it in a bowl and they wash it, rinse it off to get all the debris off of it and stuff like that, the crumbs and everything off of there. Then they take it out and they put it in another bowl and they rinse it again. They rinse it like 3 times and stuff like that. And then they put soy sauce, MSG, and Sprite. Sprite. They pour Sprite in there and stuff. And they cook it. They cook it down. They boil it. You know. And then they reserve. They reserve it. You know. It's hard times. Mostly they do it in Manila. In Manila, Tondo area. But these Filipinos are surviving, and some of them look like they ain't missing a meal, you know. So, and as far as bacteria and stuff like that, germs and stuff, your stomach will adjust to that, and your stomach acid will get stronger, to combat all of the bacteria and stuff like that. So there's Filipinos that has lived for a long time eating PagPag. Okay? So, and they're not ashamed. They're not ashamed. Maybe here, people would be ashamed to go in the garbage and get food, half-eaten food and stuff like that. But I'm sure there's a lot of people here that goes in the garbage to get food. Okay? But they're not saying nothing. So, yeah, PagPag. Well, I can't say I'll never be able to taste none because I'm not trying it. I'm not touching this stuff. But I was at all with how the people will eat this garbage. I saw them. They take it out of the garbage. They take it out of a pile of garbage, and they take all of this and they put it all in a bag. And they take the bag and they dump that off into a bowl of water, and they rinse it off real good, take it out, then they rinse it again, then they rinse it again, and then it's ready for the pot. Man, it's extraordinary how what the lengths that people go through to survive, to survive, but they're able to feed their family and friends and stuff, feed their family and friends, off of PagPag. They get these they go to the market or go to anywhere restaurant where they can get in the garbage and stuff, and they sift through there and take the edible parts out, and they make big meals out of this. So I don't know, but it's I was intrigued by seeing them make dishes out of this. They have certain cooks that specialize in PagPag. They have cooks that specialize in PagPag. They cook it and then they sell it for like maybe 5 pesos. You can get PagPag, so it's affordable. It's real cheap for people who don't have money. You can buy this. It's real cheap. You know, so they make food really affordable for a homeless person or someone down on their luck. They can't get food, or don't have money. This stuff they can survive off of this until they can do better. Yes. All right. Get out there and get yourself some PagPag. Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share them with your friends. Share them with your loved ones. And even share them with your enemies.